Everyone, thanks for joining us. I want to welcome you all on this fine Thursday morning, 8 o'clock. We're looking out the window. We just get a bit of light, but don't worry, we'll all be woken up very shortly by Alan. This is the third cast in the series. So far, we've kind of travelled through the kind of wellness agenda in episode 1. Episode 2 was around meditation. Kate did a fantastic session, but this time we're going to up the tempo. I'm going to try not to waffle on too much, but waffling delays the inevitable of the next half an hour, so perhaps I will. Listen, keeping ourselves energised in the day is just vital, isn't it, to be really productive? And I think there's no better way than starting with a HIIT session. And I was just been telling Alan in the last year, I've discovered the benefits of exercising 3 times a week, and it's been transformational to me personally and for my own health. So I did confess that it's not HIIT workouts I do 3 times a week. It's something probably less energetic, but I'm going to give it my best go today, Alan. I'm certainly going to turn my camera off, not so I don't embarrass myself. But thank you so much for joining us. I think we're going to have a far more intimate affair with our attendance today, which is great. Alan is a phenomenal PT. We've got history with Alan. We know him very well, and particularly Maeve, our marketing manager who works in our team, who's said nothing but good things about Alan. Alan, I might say something different after this session, but thank you so much for joining us this morning. Welcome to everyone again. And with that, I'm going to hand over to Alan. I'm going to get up, stand up, do a bit of a warm up, and I'll be right with you, Alan. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it. And thanks a lot for the opportunity. Even though the screen has gone off, Chris, I know you'll be working hard in the background, no fear there. So good morning, everybody. Chris hit it on the head there in terms of the HIIT class. So what that is, basically, I'll just give it a breakdown. So we'll take that scary element, as Chris was kind of putting out of it. So you'll be working for normally 30 seconds or 20 seconds at a time with a 10-second break in between. And I'll have a timer with a bell on it that'll let you know. And I'll be directing it through the whole time. With these, always go at your own pace. So don't feel that you need to kill yourself or go 100 miles an hour. We'll have a gentle warm up just to get for the full body, just to get ourselves warmed up and ready to go. And if you have family with you or anything that you want to bring into the class, do so. It's there for everybody, for any level of fitness. And I'll be giving some alternatives as well for all of the exercises, really. So there's something for everybody in this. If you need to take a break at any stage, pop out, grab yourself a drink of water, and come back in again, and away you go. So you want to really feel good at the end of this class. That's the whole idea of it, and have a bit of a laugh as well. So hopefully we'll get all that done in the next half an hour. So we'll get started with the warm up. So as I was saying, full body, starting with the wrists. So we're going to interlace the fingers, and we're just going to rotate the hands like so. And even though there's no cameras in front of me, when I say you, I'm speaking to you directly as an individual, to everybody who's after joining in. So I'll be motivating you along the way. And we'll move into the shoulders then. So nice little circles, hands are out straight, shoulder height. And we'll go forward. And then we'll go back, just nice and easy, very gentle. And then we'll start bringing the arms across the chest and squeeze the shoulder blades in the back. So nice, gentle movements. That's it. Feeling our feet ground us, supporting us on the floor. So we're connecting with our body. And then we'll start reaching for the ceiling. So get a good stretch, really reach up. And we're focusing on our breath as well. So I'll be giving guidance on breathing technique as we go, so you can get the most out of every exercise. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll do a couple of straight leg kicks. So pretending you're going for goal. So nice and gentle, we're working out the glutes, the hips, and the hamstrings. And you can go light on the toes, breathe out, give a kick. That's it. Stuff nice and easy.
You don't have to get the leg mad high or anything. Don't overstretch yourself. Just getting a nice kick. That's it. For 3, 2, and 1. Stuff. We're going to go side to side, so the mat, make sure you have plenty of space, and nice and easy to one side, nice and easy to the other side. So we're working the adductors, opening up muscles in our legs, and we're also stabilizing our feet every time we stop and go again, so our ankles are warming up. That's it. Nice and easy. We'll be picking up the pace through the session, so no fear there. That's it. And 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff. So we're back to the bottom of the mat, and we're going to do what's called a hand walkout or an inchworm. So you're standing nice and tall, walking out on the hands, and you're out into a high plank. So the hands are directly beneath the shoulders, and then you're walking back up to standing. Reach for the ceiling, and away we go again. Walking out onto the hands, into a high plank. Feel the stomach muscles working hard to stabilize you. Back up, reach for the ceiling. That's it. We'll do one more. Into a high plank, looking straight down at the floor. Back up, reaching for the ceiling. That's it. So we'll stretch out the arms and the legs. We'll get that energy flowing. And before we start, we're going to do a couple of stair jumps. So I'll give 2 different options. It's our first exercise, so we'll use it as a demonstration in the warm-up. So you can either go for a jumping jack like so, light on the toes, or if you find that a bit much, step out to the side, hands up. So we're going to do this as part of the warm-up in 3, 2, and 1. So it's nice and gentle. So you're either going with this one, or you're doing this. Keep it going. So great full body warm up, gets the body used to what's coming ahead. And if you're doing this one or this one, we'll pick up the speed for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff, excellent. Shake out the body. Give yourself just a couple of seconds to grab a drink if you have it close by. Slow the breathing down if it's after being elevated from the warm-up, which hopefully it has been. And we'll get stuck into the first set. So what the first set is, it's 2 exercises, back to back, and then we do it for 3 rounds. So the first one is just as we were doing there. We're going to do the jumping jacks, or the slower version. That's the first exercise, 30 seconds, 10-second break. Then we're down into a plank, which is down onto our elbows. Make sure the hips don't drop. Stay up here so the body's nice and level. And if you want to make it a bit easier, drop to the knees. So whichever one suits you. If you want to make it tougher, toes out to the side. So we're going to get set. And we're starting, remember, with those jumping jacks. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. Sound of the bell. Let's go. 30 seconds. So either like this, or if you want to slow it down, hands up, toe tap out to the side. Whichever one works for you. That's it. So keep moving, light on the toes. Slow it down, toe out to the side. 5 seconds left. Keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff. 10-second breather. And then we're down into the plank. So we're onto our elbows and we're getting set. 2 and 1. So really feeding into our stomach muscles. If you need to drop to the knees, that takes a bit of the pressure off, but you're still working the core muscles. You should feel it into the abdominals. If you want to make it a bit tougher, toe taps out to the side, whichever works for you. Something for everybody here. So really working yourself, looking straight down at the floor. Final 3, 2, and 1. Great work, guys. Well done. And we're into round 2 of 3. Getting set, we're back into those jumping jacks. Quicker or slower. Let's go. Step out to the side, hands up. Speed it up. 2 feet together, hands up. So whichever works for you. That's it. Great exercise for getting the full body working. Try and bring the hands up overhead. Give yourself a clap if you want to keep you going. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And we're down into that plank. So elbows directly beneath the shoulders, feet hip width apart. 2, and 1. Let's go. Remember, drop to the knees if you need to. And make sure the hips don't start falling down towards the floor. We want to protect that lower back. Wrist off, staying there. Or those toe taps out to the side. So you call it. It's as easy or as hard as you want it. Keep it going, keep it going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We're done. Last round, flying through it. We're into those jumping jacks, so get yourself set. Feet together, hands at the side. 2, and 1. Let's go. That's it. And make sure you watch out for that lampshade overhead, the one that I always hit. So you're nice and light on the toes. Focusing in on the breath. The hands are going up overhead. Remember, you can slow it down. 1 foot, hands up, out to the side. That's it. 5 seconds left. Keep it going, keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Excellent work. We're down into the low plank. Onto the elbows. Deep breaths. Last one of these, 30 seconds. Drop to the knees, remember, if you need to, or toe taps out of the side. That's it. Looking straight down. So really feeling in the stomach muscles, stabilizing you, strengthening us. 10 seconds. Doing great work. Final 5. You can do it. Stay up there. 2, and 1. Well done. Great stuff. We have our first set done. So grab yourself a quick drink if you have one nearby. And we have a 50-second breather in between the next set. So the next set is what's called a Tabata set. So this is the part that Chris was afraid of. It's getting the heart rate up, and it's going to be 20-10, so 20 working time, 10 break, and 8 rounds. So great one for getting the heart rate up and really getting moving. And we're going to go with mountain climbers for the exercise. So we have 1 exercise for the 8 rounds. So you're in a high plank, hands are directly beneath the shoulders, knee to chest. You can go at your own speed, slow or fast. If you find it tough on the wrists, go for jogging on the spot or high knees. Again, whatever works for you. So we're getting set in 5 seconds. So for anybody doing the mountain climbers, let's pop down into that high plank. Hands beneath the shoulders. 2, and 1. Let's go. First 20 seconds. So if you're doing the mountain climbers, you dictate the speed. You're doing it for 8 rounds, remember. Or if you're standing, get those knees going. 5 seconds. Keep it going. 2, and 1. We're going to shake out the body. And we're going into that same exercise again, whichever one you're doing. Getting set. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Mountain climbers or running on the spot. That's it. Going your own pace. 10 seconds. These are very short, but very effective. It's all about intensity. It's what you put in. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Great stuff. If you're down doing the mountain climbers, give the wrists a shake out before you go back into them. 2, and 1. Let's go. Getting the knees going, or you can slow it down. And you don't have to get the knee all the way up to the chest. just as far as you can. Just do what's comfortable for you. 5 seconds. That's it. Keep it going, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Shake out the wrists. If the wrists are getting sore from mountain climbers, do jogging on the spot instead. Mix it up. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. That's it. Lighten the toes. Just keep moving. That's all I care about. And you'll feel so much better for it after. Keep it going. 5 left. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. We're at the halfway mark. Well done. You're doing great work. Keep it going. We're into the next one. 2, and 1. Let's go. Knees to chest. Light on the toes. Set yourself a good pace. Try and stick to it. Really try and test yourself. 5 seconds on this one. 3, 2, and 1. Done. Breather. Excellent. Hopefully the heart rate should be getting up there a bit now. And 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. For those of you jogging on the spot, you're just going at your own pace. Get the arms moving as well. They'll help you with the movement. Breathing deep. Focus on the breath. 5 seconds on this one. 3, 2, and 1. 2 left. Flying through it. Well done. And we're into that mountain climber. Getting set. Let's go. So whichever one you're doing, mountain climber or jogging on the spot, will keep that intensity high. And that intensity is what works for you. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Here we go. 5 seconds. Getting set. And let's go. So you're either on the ground doing those mountain climbers, or you're on your feet. Light on the toes. Really working. 10 seconds left. That's it. 5 left. Keep working right to the end. 2, and 1. Brilliant. Job done. I'll just double check on the timer, just in case I get it wrong. I don't want you doing an extra one. There we go. So 50-second breather and deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's slow that breathing down. Next one, we're going to mix it up a bit. We're going to a 2 exercise set, and we're going to do a bit of shadow boxing. So we're going to take 1 step forward. So you're standing naturally, 1 step forward as if you were walking, hands up by the face, and we're going to go up onto the toes to really work the calf muscles. We're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4. You can change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. So great one for getting the heart rate up and getting a full body workout. The shadow boxing. And the next one, we're going for sit-ups. So you can do a sit-up with hands on the legs, trying to reach for the knees, just as far as you can. You can hear my breath. Breathe out. Empty this tummy as you're trying to reach the knees. If you want to make it a bit tougher and you have the strength, go for a straight leg sit-up, reaching for the toes. Nice and slowly back. Reaching for the toes. There are the 2. So we'll get into our boxing position. So stance forward, light on the toes, 4 punches. You can change direction or stay the same direction. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 30 seconds. We're back to 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay in the same direction if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and light on the toes. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and quick with those punches. So breathe out. And hands up. You're guarding the face. That's it. 5 seconds. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and quick. 2, and 1. Well done. We're down onto the mat. Feet on the ground if you're keeping the hands on the legs, or straight leg sit up. Let's go. So you're trying to reach the knees with the hands on the legs. You don't have to reach the knees. Just go as far as you can. If the neck is getting a bit sore, give yourself a rest, let it rest onto the ground, then come back up again. Great work, keep it going. Or for the straight leg sit up, reaching for the toes and nice and slowly back towards the floor. 2 and 1. We're back into that boxing stance. 1 step forward, hands up. 2 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. That's it. We're feeding into our core, so our stomach muscles, obliques on the side, and our lower back. Squeezing our glutes as well, our bum muscles. So we're working every part of the body. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really concentrate on each punch. That's it. 5 seconds. Light on the toes. 3, 2, and 1. Done. Down for those sit-ups. We're flying through the rounds. Feet firmly on the ground. Hands on the legs. Big breath in. Reach for those knees. Same principles apply. Straight leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reaching for the toes. Nice and slowly back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach for the toes. Whatever works for you, you should be feeling this into your abdominals, in the front of your body, feeling the stomach muscles working hard. Keep it going. 5 seconds left. Here we go. Done. Last 1. Boxing stance. Light on the toes. Best one yet now, guys. There's a point in front of you and you're trying to punch it. Focus on that point. Don't picture a person, always a point. That's it. And count out the 4 as you punch. Change direction. That's it. Switch it over. Final 3, 2, and 1. Done. Excellent work. Down. Feet firmly on the ground, hands on the legs. What's called a military style sit-up. Reaching for the knees, nice and slowly back. So knees hip width apart. Don't let them go too wide. Hands on the legs. Or straight leg, breathe out, reaching up for the toes. We're coming to the last 5 seconds. Really working ourselves. Really working those abdominals. 2 and 1. Good stuff. Great work. Grab yourself a quick drink again. And we're going to take a 50-second breather. And then we're into the last round. Would you believe? That's how quickly it goes. And you're working yourself as hard as you can. So keep that up right to the end. Last one. We're back into those lovely Tabata exercises. So that's the 20-10, 20 working time, 10-second breather, 8 rounds. We're going to finish on a high. Brilliant, one of my favorite exercises, very basic, very effective. We're doing it a small bit in the warm-up. We're going for a side shuffle. So you're side to side. This time, try and get down and touch the floor. So that extra bit of a movement, you'd be surprised, makes it a bit tougher. And you go at your own speed. So get yourself set, make sure you have the space. We're going in 5 seconds. Guys, 3, 2, and 1. That's it, touch the floor. 2 or 3 step to the side, down, touch the floor. That's it. Really want to finish on a high. You're halfway. 8 rounds, go on your own speed. That's it, 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff. Shake out the legs. Now, if you want, you don't have to touch the floor, and just stay nice and tall, side to side. Whatever works for you. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Don't touch the floor. Let's try and keep the speed up. Feel the heat in the legs. That's it. Get those feel good endorphins flowing through the body. 2, and 1. Excellent well done. Deep breaths. Keep the intensity high. We're nearly there. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. You want to go side to side. Just nice and quick. You can have the hands up or down the side, moving at your own speed. Do what feels right for you. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Flying through it. Keep focusing on each movement. Just worry about the next movement. Don't worry about the time. 2, and 1. Let's go. That's it. Down, touch the floor. Down, touch the floor. If you have a bit left in the tank, we've only a few rounds left. So try and increase the intensity. If you're getting a bit tired, slow it down. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Getting yourself set. Keep that same tempo if you can. Really concentrate in the last couple of ones. Let's go. Down, touch. Down, touch. Great work, guys. Deep breaths. Good work rate. Keep it going. Final 5. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Shake out the legs. Getting ourselves set. Here we go again. Doing great work. Let's go. Down. 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 That's it. Or stay up nice and high. Get those quick feet in. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Keep it going. 5 left. You can do it. 2 and 1. 2 rounds left. Rest of 2 rounds. Really focus. And let's go. Great stuff. You want to be able to say to yourself that you put in great work this morning. So put that last bit of energy into it. 2 and 1. Last one. I promise. There's no extra rounds or anything. Getting set. 2 and 1. Let's go. Sit. Down, touch the floor. Down, touch the floor. You got it, guys. Last one. Let's do it together. 5 left. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Shake out the body. Excellent work. Grab yourself that drink. If you have it close by, slow that breathing down. That's the alarm for the cool down, not an extra round of burpees or jumping jacks or anything. So deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's slow that breathing down. Take your time, grab yourself a drink. We'll do some stretches, and then we're done. So first one, if you have a couch or a chair or anything beside you for support, we're gonna pop down onto one knee, the opposite leg. So my right knee is down, my left leg is coming forward. Make sure the heel isn't too far away. And I'm gonna try and get my knee up towards my toe. Keep the back nice and straight. Excellent stretch for the hip flexor. You should feel it here. Just keeping the back nice and straight. If you want, and you're okay with the balance, bring the right hand up. I'm bringing my right hand or your opposite hand, depending which leg is in front. And I'm reaching over to the side. Great stretch for the side of the body. Keep focusing on that breath. Slow it down. Regulate the breathing. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll switch legs over. So the opposite leg in front of what you just had. Hinging forward. I'm trying to bring that knee up towards the toe line. Back nice and straight. If you have the stability and if you have something for balance, bring the opposite hand to the leg in front, up over the head, or as high as you can. Get a nice stretch, breathing deep. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent stuff. Brilliant work for the lower back. We're going to do a couple of cat cows. Knees hip width apart, directly beneath the hip, hands directly beneath the shoulders. And we're going to round the lower back, bring the head up towards the ceiling. So it's like you're trying to look at the ceiling and you're rounding that lower back. And then breathe out, bring the hand in between the arms, arch the back up towards the ceiling into cat. Hold it there for a second. Big breath in, round the lower back. Really focusing in on the back now, guys. We need to stretch it out. Head up towards the ceiling. Breathe out. We'll do that one more time. Rounding the back up. Head in between the arms. Breathe in, back into the cat. So from there, we're going to have the hands shoulder width apart, or if you have a mat, about the width of the mat. Keep the arms nice and straight. Knees shoulder width, feet together at the back. And we're going to sink our bum down towards our heels. So we're into that child's pose. Lovely stretch for the back. We're also working the inside of the thighs with the knees out at this distance and head down towards the floor. So gentle breaths, gentle movements. Every time you breathe out, try and get a little bit lower into the stretch. And if you want to get the shoulders a bit, try and bring the palms of your hands up off the ground by using your fingertips. So it's like your hands are like crabs and you're just bringing the palms just off the ground. It gets a deeper stretch into the shoulders. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to round the lower back. Legs are on the floor. Excellent one for the lower back and the abdominals. I do these stretches, especially if you sit a lot over the day and if you've a tight lower back. Breathing in, breathing out. Slow everything down. That's it. 2 and 1. Great stuff. So with the stretch, we're going to work on the hamstring, another point of the body that can get quite tight from sitting a lot over the day. And you're going to have one leg on the floor, knee on the floor, the other leg is out nice and straight. So I'm keeping this leg as straight as I can. And I'm using the couch for support and I'm hinging forward, or I can use my hand for support and reach for the toe, whichever one works. And I'm trying to pull the toe back towards me, or I can go for my shin. And lovely stretch for the calf and the hamstring. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll switch it over. Nearly there. Opposite leg out in front, keeping the leg nice and straight, as straight as you can. If you find you're about here and your hamstrings are very tight, that's okay. Don't overstretch it. Just work that as much as you can. Stretch in the calf, stretch in the hamstring. Breathing deep into it. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Last one, we're going to work out the shoulders. So one arm across the chest and you're locking your elbow with your other arm and trying to bring it in towards you. So nice stretch into the shoulder there. Deep breaths. And we'll switch it over for the last one. That's it. Holding it there. 3, 2, and 1. Give the body a good shake. Arms, legs, and get that lovely energy you just built up flowing through the body. And the most important part, if you're there by yourself or if you're there with family, give each other a round of applause. Well done. Excellent work, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a good class in terms of the level of intensity. And as myself and Chris were talking about at the start, the level of intensity is dictated by you. So it's great not only for all the points Chris was saying at the start, our mental health is just as important at this time as well as our physical health. So, and there's a direct link between the two. So hopefully, whether you enjoyed the class or you found it, or you didn't particularly enjoy it, hopefully you got something out of it. And just to keep moving, whether you're going out for those walks or whether you swim or whether you do a bit of skipping or whatever it is, or dancing or yoga,
just keep moving, keep active. And I really, really want to thank Compass Group for getting in touch with me, for Maeve and Chris for giving me this opportunity to teach this class here this morning. And I suppose the power of pause slogan that we were chatting about at the start is really a very powerful message, that we need to take that time for ourselves, be it meditation or physical exercise, or even doing a bit of journaling, something like that. Just take that bit of time for ourselves and put ourselves first, as I said, for our mental and physical well-being. So thanks a lot again, and have a great day.